Nick and Gracie, and they are talking about a magazine that they're launching. So you guys, your magazine is called ELVTE. You said it's a lifestyle magazine. What does a lifestyle magazine entail?
Well, it's kind of just a combination between an art, literary, and fashion magazine because we didn't want to pinpoint it on anyone.
Give yourself lots of options.
Yeah, so we just are calling it a lifestyle magazine, even though it could really fall under any of those
How'd you guys come up with the idea to start a magazine?
We knew a lot of people who made cool things, but they didn't have a good outlet, and so we thought that we kind of wanted to give people that kind of outlet.
That's great.
And we both enjoy the kind of idea of like publishing anything. So
Nice.
Yeah, Nick is a designer and I'm a photographer, and so we both drew inspiration a lot from a lot of the same magazines and publications, and so we just kind of came up with the idea, like, let's start something like this and give our friends an opportunity to get their work out there.
That's awesome. That's
Like
really awesome.
I did a shoot not too long ago for Mama Load. I'm sure you guys heard of Mama Load magazine, and they did a burning van. It's kind of like
The burning
takes
van.
from
Yeah.
Burning Man, but like the idea behind that. So ELVTE, were you guys thinking about like having one of your magazines like an elevator? I don't know. That seems like a stupid idea. I like your magazine covers like in an elevator, and everyone just having a party in an elevator.
Or like maybe on top of a mountain. You guys are.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of the idea behind it too. Was that. I mean, a lot of fashion magazines just kind of tell girls how to lose weight and be good in bed, and so we wanted to find something, a word that was kind of had to do with that idea of going beyond.
That's good because a lot of that's like a lot of national magazines, but a lot of magazines that come up through Montana are like, oh, that's actually good ideas and good stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, and fashion magazines are trashy today, definitely. So it'd be cool to have one that's like indie and like normal women.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to encourage creative experimentation too, because it seems like on one hand there are fashion magazines that kind of cover superficial things, and then there are a lot of literary magazines that are like a bit stricter in terms of either being writing or photography, and so we want to welcome any submissions, any kind of art. Some people are doing some multimedia pieces too, because right now it's just going to be online, so
cool.
It's like anything is welcome.
Okay, and then are you going to do it in print ever?
ideally, if we can find the ad money to make it happen, we would love to actually get it published. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
So right now it's looking like we'll probably do the first issue online and then use that as a template to start showing people to hopefully get some money to do a print version.
Cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of line, where can people find information? Where can people find your magazine?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page right now. You can find us at ELVTE Magazine, except it's spelled ELVTE because it's impossible to find a name for a magazine. That isn't
Well,
already
which is
taken.
fine. Like, it's like the phonetic alphabet. It's like elevate. Yeah, boom.
Yeah, right. And then we also have a Twitter. It's just at ELVTE Mag. You can also find it through either of our Facebook pages, Gracie Ryan and Nicholas Dumroese.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And if you have a submission you'd like to submit, we have an email account. We have people to send those to. It's elvtemagazine@gmail.com.
And you have like requirements in the writings, like what do they have to have or?
Like, anything is acceptable. We have a theme. Each issue is going to be themed, and this one is gilded. Kind of the idea of taking something beautiful, taking something ugly, and just like slapping beautiful stuff on the outside, even though it's actually still something ugly.
Yeah. I'm taking a whole bunch of old VHS tapes and making a sculpture out of it. So I'm taking something black, gray, tapey, and ugly, and making it into something. If it's beautiful, it's subjective.
Exactly.
See, that would be perfect. Yeah, and we are, a lot of people are. Or we actually have one girl who's doing this really cool project. Where she's playing with the idea of real food being gold. So she's taking things like apples, and she just did a pea pod where she made the peas gold in the middle, and like the apple, she cut out a chunk of it and then put gold glitter on the middle of it, and just doing these really cool studio shots of these pieces of fruit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, so where are you guys getting funding from?
Oh, right now, nowhere. Yeah, so it's
So if you're interested in funding these guys, they're on Twitter, Facebook, all over the place.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because right now it's all submission based, and we have so many friends who are artistic and are doing cool things that we're not hurting for content so much as a way to actually print.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. That's awesome. You're not hurting for content. Great. And then so when were you talking about getting your first edition out?
The deadline to submit anything is going to be May 1, and ideally we'd have a magazine out by the beginning of June. So
Yeah. Yeah, so you still have a few months to get something in if
Yeah.
you are interested in submitting.
Nice.
You want
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so then once again, where can we find out more information about you guys?
ELVTE Magazine Facebook page, again it's spelled ELVTE, and our Twitter page is at ELVTE Mag.
Oh, well, thanks for joining us, guys.
yeah, absolutely. Thank
Is
you
there
guys.
anything else before we go?
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Scott and I'll come up with something.
Yeah,
I mean, I definitely.
yeah.
I'm gonna
sure,
write
for
some
sure.
stuff. Like, I
know,
have
why
a
not?
lot of crazy ideas.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll be right back right after this.